Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to tackle a home project. I've never done a home project like this before, and so I thought I would take you along in case it's something that you might want to do in your home. I'm really wanting to change the knobs and fixtures in my home to black from the original kind of nickel that they came when we got the house. And you know, to me it's just a little bit cozier, a little bit more Scandinavian, bringing in that hygge, but passenger door handles are like $30 a handle, even on Amazon, even at Home Depot. I've checked everywhere. And so I have a little DIY that I'm gonna try, and we'll see if I can save some money, because I got this spray paint, where is it? For $10. I don't know where I put it. But we're gonna try and spray the handles, and then on Amazon, oh, here's the spray paint. It's the Rust-Oleum Universal Paint and Primer in one in the matte farmhouse black. And then off of Amazon, I got these little fixtures. It came with enough to do the whole house in black, because I figured this would be the more annoying thing to change over. It's these little hooks. And I don't want to ruin the door and have it not hang nicely. So I'm thinking I'll take one out, start in the middle, screw the new one in, then do the top, and then do the bottom in each of the doors. I'm hoping that by doing that, I won't mess up the doors in any kind of way. And in terms of like taking them off the hinge and then having to put them back on and hope they hang right. Anyway, and then when all of that is done, I'm gonna unscrew each handle one by one and spray paint them. So let's get started. So we've hit our first snag. The hinges that I got were ½ an inch bigger than the existing hinges, and I was hoping it wouldn't matter, that I could just screw new holes and it would work, but the door's not closing, which makes me think like it's just gonna be a heck of a job to try and get it perfectly square, where it's much easier to just drill it into exactly where it was before, and then you know that the door is hung straight. So my choices are, Amazon doesn't sell 3-inch hinges, which is what I need. They only have 4 or 3.5. So my options are to spend $60 at Home Depot to get new hinges, but $60 is only for the main floor. I'd have to spend like another, you know, $80 doing the upstairs later on down the road. That's way more money than I wanted to spend on this project. So this is always what happens when it comes to like DIY and doing things, you know, yourself, which is DIY, is the idea of the PITA factor, the pain in the keister factor of, you know, would I rather spend $60 and I don't have to deal with the extra annoyance of spray painting the hinges myself, or do I want to save the money and spray paint the hinges? The downside of spraying painting the hinges is you can't just unscrew all the doors and spray paint it all at once. You could, but then you have to hang all the doors again. So it would make sense to do all the middle hinges, spray paint them, wait for it to dry, flip them over, spray paint them, wait for that side to dry, screw it back into the door, and then repeat the process for all the upper hinges around the main floor and the lower hinges around the main floor. So we're talking a lot more time invested. For me, I think right now I would rather save the $60. You know, I'm really trying to make this house my home, bring in that hygge, and really make this feel truly like West Cottage, how my cottage felt for when I would visit my grands. And you know, part of that, the reality of that is, as a single mom, I have to be budget conscious. And so I think even though the project's gonna take me a lot longer than I anticipated, I'm gonna feel good in the end, actually knowing that I've spent $0. That's not true. I bought the spray paint for $13. $10, $13, something like that. But that's gonna be the only cost of this project because I'm gonna return the hinges. Short-term loss for a long-term gain. This is the point of intentional living, is we're slowing down and thinking mindfully about all the purchases and decisions that we make. And I think long-term Elle is gonna be happy that she saved the money and did it herself. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead, put the old hinges back on. We're going to pull these new hinges off, return them to Amazon, and then I'm gonna take all the middle hinges off of the doors on the main floor and start spraying them at the same time that I spray all the handles. I am so happy with how everything turned out. I think it looks much more in line with my style, which is more of a Scandinavian feel. I'm very proud of myself that I did the hard work and saved the money, and I'm thrilled with the results. So I hope you guys are too. If you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you gave this video a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, it would mean a lot to me if you would consider subscribing. I do a lot of room transformations and DIYs, as well as a lot of clean with me videos. So if that's your vibe, then I think you would really like this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.